Hope you have recognized some of the things as solid, liquid and gases around you. Now let us begin with the differences. Solids, the particles are very closely packed. In liquids, particles are close but not so close as in case of solids. In gases, the particles are very loosely packed. Solids have fixed shape and they are hard. Liquids do not have fixed shape. They take the shape of container in which they are poured. Gases do not have fixed shape. They also take the shape of container. Solids have fixed volume. Liquids have fixed volume. Gases do not have fixed volume. They occupy all the available space in a container. On applying force, some solids can change their shape like biscuits, rubber, sponge. Some solids can be bent or broken like wires. Liquids can flow and hence they are termed as fluids. Gases can also flow and hence gases are also termed as fluids. Matter can also change their state from one form to another, and this is called interconversion of the states of matter. The process by which solid changes into liquid is called melting. You know that the solid ice melts into water, and that process is called melting. The process by which liquid changes into vapor is called evaporation. You know the clothes which are wet get dried by the sun rays by the process of evaporation. The water from the clothes get converted into vapor by the heat of sun, and the process is termed as evaporation. The process by which gas changes into liquid on cooling is called condensation, and the process by which liquid changes into solid is called freezing. The liquid water on cooling gets converted into ice, and the process is termed as freezing. There is one more process in which the solid changes directly into gas and vice versa. The process is termed as sublimation, and we have seen that camphor sublimes. The whole change of state processes can be represented in form of a flowchart. Solid to liquid is called melting. Liquid to solid is termed as freezing. Liquid to gas is termed as boiling, also termed as evaporation. And gas to liquid is called condensation. And solid to gas and gas to solid, the process is termed as sublimation. So it is very easy to memorize in this way. Also, the temperature at which the solid converts into liquid is called melting point, and the temperature at which liquid changes into solid is termed as freezing point. The melting point of water is 0 degrees Celsius. Similarly, the temperature at which liquid changes into gas is called boiling point. The boiling point of water is 100 degrees Celsius. Now we have to learn certain terms. The solid that dissolves in the liquid is called the solute. The liquid in which the solute dissolves is called the solvent. The liquid that we get when the solute dissolves in a solvent is called a solution. And solute plus solvent is equal to solution. Let us take an example to understand this. When we make a sugar solution, the solid particle is sugar. So sugar is called solute, which will get dissolved in liquid. The water is called solvent, which will dissolve the solute particles, that is sugar. and after dissolving we get a sweet liquid which is called solution. Similarly, salt plus water gives a solution of salty water. In this, salt is the solute, water is the solvent, and salty water is the solution. I hope this is clear to you all. Soluble substances are those substances that dissolve completely in water to form solution. Example, salt, sugar, etc. There are certain gases too that are dissolved in water. For example, oxygen and carbon dioxide, which are utilized by the aquatic plants and animals. Insoluble substances are those substances that do not dissolve completely in water. For example, sand and chalk, they do not dissolve completely in water. Insoluble substances can also be separated from soluble substance by the process of filtration, sedimentation and decantation, which you will study in higher classes. I hope you have understood the chapter well and will learn thoroughly for your upcoming examination. Thank you and all the best.